My billionaire husband had been living a double life for many years. He had 2 separate homes, 2 families, and 2 different lives. I was living in one world, unaware of the other. I thought my life with him was blissful. Little did I know of the secrets he was keeping from me. I had no clue of the other life he was leading. My heart would sink when I learned the truth. He had been lying to me for such a long time. I did not know what to do or how to handle the situation. I knew I had to decide if I wanted to stay with him, and I had to make the decision soon. I was confused and upset, but I knew he was the man I love. I wanted to learn what drove him to lead this double life. I decided to talk to him and see what his motivation was. We opened up to each other and he told me everything. He had to make a choice long ago, and he chose to keep both families. In his mind, he was keeping one secret to protect 2 whole worlds from colliding. Jealousy and envy drove him to conceal things from me. He regretfully told me that he was not ready to let go of his other life. He was desperate to keep his 2 worlds in balance. I was crushed, but I still wanted to stay with him. I knew this was the only way we could have our life together. I wanted him to let go of the double life and choose our relationship instead. I proposed this, but he said it was too difficult for him. He asked me to stay and said that he loved me and wanted me to be his only one. I had hoped that he would choose one life over the other. His family and friends were aware of his lifestyle. They kept quiet as if they wanted to protect his secret. I felt more alone and isolated every day. He promised to end his double life, but he continued to hide things from me. I wanted to trust him, but I felt it was impossible. I wanted to find a way to make things work and stay with him. I weighed our options, but it seemed like we had very little hope. He began spending more time with me after I confronted him about his lifestyle. I knew he was trying to make things right, but I was not sure if it was enough. He took me away to special places and bought me beautiful things as tokens of his love. I was touched by his gestures, but something still lingered in my heart. I decided to stay and make it work with him. I kept asking myself if I was doing the right thing, but I hoped to make it work. We took baby steps in our relationship, trying to make sure we got things right this time. I knew it was going to be a long and difficult journey. I had to learn to let go of my anger and bitterness towards him. With time, we gained more trust in each other. We had more honest conversations and tried to learn from our mistakes. We became closer and things got better. He opened up to me more and I started understanding his choices. He promised not to return to his double life and I believed him. He started to express his feelings more openly and opened up about his insecurities. It felt like he was finally letting me in. I was more willing to accept him and his flaws. I wanted to help him and support him in every way I could. We still had our fights, but he was more communicative and listened to me. We started to compromise and find solutions together. We finally started to move forward and let go of our past. I could sense that he was changing, becoming a better version of himself. I was more confident that we could have a life together if we put our hearts and minds to it. I was ready to make it work no matter what.